2 million thirsty people, a burning desert, and not a drop of water. So God told Moses to strike a rock. The Israelites had bread now, but in the desert of Rephidim they ran into a new crisis. There was no water. And in a desert, that's not an inconvenience, that's death. So the people turned on Moses. They were so angry and afraid, they were ready to stone him, demanding, "Give us water. Why did you bring us out here to die?" Moses cried out to God, "What am I to do with these people?" And God gave him an answer that made no natural sense at all. Exodus 17, verse 6, "I will stand there before you by the rock at Horeb. Strike the rock, and water will come out of it for the people to drink." Water from a rock, in the driest place, from the hardest, most lifeless thing imaginable. There is nothing more barren than a desert stone. But Moses obeyed, took his staff, struck the rock in front of the elders, and water came gushing out, enough water to satisfy an entire nation and all their livestock. God turned a stone into a fountain. Now don't miss what the New Testament reveals about this moment. 1 Corinthians 10 verse 4 says the Israelites drank from the spiritual rock that accompanied them, and that rock was Christ. That rock was a picture of Jesus. The rock had to be struck so that living water could pour out for the people, just as Jesus was struck, crucified, so that living water could flow to you and me. Hear me, church. Look at where God chose to bring the water from. Not a river, not a spring, a rock, the very last place you'd ever look for life. Because our God specializes in bringing provision out of the impossible. He brings water out of stones, streams out of the desert, life out of the dead places. Maybe you're standing in front of a situation as hard and dry as a desert rock, thinking, there's no way anything good comes out of this. But the God who split a rock to satisfy a nation can open up provision where you see none. He is not limited by your circumstances. He is not stopped by a hard place. When you have no source, He becomes your source. Isaiah said God can make streams in the wasteland. Your dry season is not your dead end. He provides. If you're trusting God to provide in a dry and impossible place, comment "He provides" below as a declaration of faith. And follow Bible Blueprint Studios because the next story is already on its way. God bless you. He brings water from the rock. Thanks for watching today's video, and please like, follow, and subscribe as we keep building a clearer understanding of God's Word, one Bible story at a time.